What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 2K's Brew. I'm your host, DJ Kino. Today, we're going to do a little something different than the usual episodes. We got two fitness professionals here in the building. Let's give it up for amateur bodybuilders James and Lindsey in the building.
Hey.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Definitely. So, we're going to start it out with, I don't know if you want to do that right now.
What, steroids or
No,
banana?
that.
Oh,
My goodness.
I mean,
I'm just really curious. You said it was weird, and I was like, what are you
It's really
talking
not
about?
that weird,
It's weird.
though. Because then I got to go on and explain my finger.
that's why we're on the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, well, explain it. Yeah, explain the finger.
Oh.
Why do you have that on your hand right now?
So I broke my finger. It looks real pretty. I got a little hump on it.
Uh-huh.
But I slammed my finger in a car door and it got stuck and I had to like yank it out. So now I've got a broken finger.
Can you show that people the finger?
Oh man, for real. I'm gonna get roasted about this.
Look at the banana.
And look, okay, for real? No, I'm like your color right now.
Wow.
Damn.
Bruise.
Wow.
I am though. Put your finger next to
I
mine.
am a little broken, so
Let me see your finger. I'm darker than you.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
All right, so what's up with this banana thing?
Okay, so
Okay, go, Obi.
to be honest, oh man, a lot of people open bananas through the stem, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen people open bananas from like the bottom.
Yeah.
This is James's banana, by the way.
Bro, it's a dope banana. It's like perfect.
Yeah, it's true. That one's
It is a
tastier
good
than the green one. The
They're
green one's like,
the ones that are brown are
ripe
more
as hell.
sweet, right?
yeah.
Something like that. But anyway, so I just break it in half.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
eat it
you.
like this because I don't want to look like I'm sucking dick, honestly. So I just break it and I eat it. That's how we're starting this today.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
Do you want to be?
I actually kind of do, yeah.
Okay. This is your banana anyway.
Oh, my God.
That's good though, huh?
It's fucking great.
I'm gonna put this right here.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody just like kill a banana in half like that.
Crack open a banana.
That's almost disrespectful to the banana.
Why?
It's like you just murdered it, like right there.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like it makes more sense.
Yeah. It's got two pieces, you know. You don't want to eat it all at once, you know. You got two servings.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's exactly what she said. And I'm like, what the
Jesus.
fuck? Like, just eat the banana. It's this big.
Yeah, but I don't like eating it like this. You know what I mean?
I don't. I really don't. No.
All right, we're gonna go into the fitness part now.
Yeah, let's do fitness.
If my dog can chill, Jesus, stop every time. Sit. Stop. Thank you. All right, so tell us about yourselves. I know y'all are both. How many competitions have y'all done?
I've done one.
You done one?
I've done one.
You've done one?
Yeah.
How was it?
Pretty fresh. It was good. The 6 months was fucking a lot. It was a lot of like focus. It was a lot of kind of cutting people off, because that's what people don't understand is our goals, like especially for us in the fitness industry, is to do bodybuilding. It's not just to like look good. It's not to feel good. It's to win.
Yeah.
Like it's to be better than everybody else, and that's kind of like what our mindset is. And for like 6 months of like prep, or 8 months, however long you have to do it, you have to cut everybody that isn't either supporting your goals or helping you out. You got to cut them off.
Yeah.
And you lose. Unfortunately, you lose a lot of friends. You lose. Yeah, it's gonna go off the whole entire podcast.
That's fine.
You lose a lot of friends that don't understand or don't support like your drive for like what you're doing, especially in like my industry, doing the whole like VIP host thing, because it's just like where's the party, like phones on do not disturb after like 1:30 and I'm off. Don't hit me up, don't call me. And you piss a lot of people off whenever you're doing your own shit for yourself, because it's not serving them in like some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like you go through this like self-isolation phase, especially when you first start bodybuilding, because it's all new things and you realize like who your true friends are. You realize a lot about yourself and how you are. You spend so much time by yourself too, because you're exhausted during the phase of bodybuilding, especially when you're so close to show day. You get exhausted, you're tired, you don't want to put up with bullshit, and
Yeah.
kind of just let things go and let them be how they are.
So for someone who doesn't understand like bodybuilding, and I know like a lot of people who do watch this probably don't, because a lot of people in this podcast are more music DJ. Like I'm a DJ,
Oh, okay.
so they're more music based. But I also was a personal trainer, so like fitness is also a part of my life. And my old roommate who was doing some episodes in the beginning, Thomas, he's a bodybuilder as well. So like explain like the process, like in the beginning, like what's it like what's going through y'all's heads. Besides, I get the self-isolation part is
Yeah, I wanted to bodybuild for so long, but I only have one kidney. I have stage 3 chronic kidney disease.
Shit.
So for the longest, I've been in fitness for like 7 years, ever since I got healthy. And I always wanted to do the bodybuilding process, but my doctors always told me no. And then so finally I had convinced them after like years and years of okay blood work. They were like, okay, we'll let you do a show as long as you do it as healthy as possible. So that's kind of where I started. But
so wait, how what time frame did you start, or what made you want to start it?
I've just always been into fitness because I was sick my whole life. So being in I kind of wanted to like prove to people that even with limitations, you can go kill it in the game, you know? Especially in the fitness world, there is a lot of people on steroids and there's a lot of people taking all these supplements. I can't take anything, so I'm doing it all natural.
Like you have to be natural.
Yeah, I have to. I don't have a choice.
Jesus.
So it'd be cool if I could take, creatine or something like that.
You can't even take creatine?
No, I can't even take pre-workout, really.
So like everything you're doing is just like 100% just food and sleep.
Yeah, sometimes my doctors tell me, yeah, you can only have a 45-minute workout a day, and I'm like, I really trust my body, to be honest. So
that's tough. What about you, James?
I didn't like where I was and like the place in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. What's the one thing that I could possibly do to just completely change it? And bodybuilding was honestly the hardest thing that you could possibly do. But I chose bodybuilding because it's kind of like we touched on the self-isolation. It was like lonely in the sense of like I needed to figure out like who the fuck I was and just cut everybody off, because I was like nonstop going out, like partying, drinking, after parties. 8 a.m. was like a constant fucking thing. Like seeing like runners in the morning, you know what I mean? When they're like just woken up, like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, have my coffee, I'm going to run. I was leaving an after party hating like myself. And then it's like then the day is gone, then you're hungover for the next day, and it's just it wasn't worth it to me. And I was like, all right, what's the one thing I can do? And I focused on like my fitness, my health, and that changed my entire mindset. And honestly, I've never fucking looked back.
Hey, are you still working at the bar?
Yeah. So I work at Mayfair. Yeah. It's an interesting balance. My no and my fuck off have gone up tremendously. Yeah. Just from people being like, where's the after party? Where's this? Where's that? Are you coming? Let's go. Let's go. And it got to the point where like I'd yell at people, like, just don't ask me again. Otherwise, I'm going to be an asshole because you're not understanding what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah. Because you want me to go. I don't want to go. My goals and your goals are two very, very separate things, like on opposite sides of the spectrum. You want to go out and get fucked up. I want to go home, eat my meal, and go to fucking bed. Smoke a blunt and go to bed. Yeah. Like if you want to smoke, cool, I'm down. But like the drinking, because honestly, what it is like drinking. It takes 24 hours for your body to process, one, to process the toxins out of your body, which is alcohol, and two, to get back to processing protein synthesis properly. So whenever you drink, you really lose a day.
Yeah, your metabolism is slower too when you drink alcohol.
Yep. Yeah. And it's harder to lose weight, harder to gain muscle too.
Yeah, and that's why people they're always like, oh, why am I gaining so much weight? It's because you're drinking all of your calories, whether it be like you're drinking straight tequila or like,
Explain to people how many calories are in one tequila shot for the I'm trying to lose weight, I want to do a ranch water type people.
Oh, dude, you got
because they're watching this shit.
Like 70, 80 calories, somewhere around there.
Think about it, 80 calories. You just took 10 shots. That's 1,000.
Yeah.
Or close.
800, but yeah.
Yeah, you're good at math.
Well, if they have a mixer though,
If you do Mio though, if you want to be smart about it, like put some Mio in there, you're golden.
But even then, that's still 800 calories.
Still, and then you feel like shit the next morning. Like you're slow to get up,
dehydrated,
and that's still.
Yeah, most of the time people aren't drinking enough water.
No.
Yeah, nobody drinks enough water besides bodybuilders. I swear.
That's facts. Like the show, what you got?
Oh, dude, I drink like 2 of these a day.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway done. I'm actually kind of been slacking because I just have.
I mean, yeah. You just woke up too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
All right, came back from that little break. Interesting topics though we were gonna hit on. One of them that you were saying, James, was how is it like working out with a girl? How is it like working out with a guy? You know?
You want to take it or?
Okay, I honestly love working out with my guy friends because they literally push me so much. You know, it's not like a competition thing. It's not, let's talk about all the drama that happened or girl talk. It's literally like get in the gym, lift heavy shit, and get on with your day.
Yeah.
So,
As opposed to like working out with like a girl.
I don't work out with girls a lot just because there's a lot of distractions, I feel. So a lot of wanting to talk about a lot of random stuff, and that's all cool, you know, but let's do that over lunch. Let's not do that when I'm like trying to get my lift in.
So do these guys when they work out with you, they're, because I could see like a lot of guys like trying to like talk too because they're trying to make it almost like a date.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm very selective with the guys that I work out with. Like,
yeah.
James that we work out with, because James has been one of my good friends for a long time. Yeah, so I know we're just going to get that pumping. So, but yeah, I've definitely had people, let's get a lift out in together. And I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. And it just never happens.
Yeah.
I like working out with girls just because, one, I like doing leg day with girls because y'all are on some other fucking shit.
Facts.
Yeah, that's very true.
Y'all do some movements that have me sore for like 3 days that I just wouldn't do myself.
Yeah.
But like, it's also like a huge testosterone pump because you can't look like a bitch in front of them. Like, I'm just calling for what it is. Like, if you're gonna throw like 315 plus on the squat rack, you're doing those squats no matter if you shit yourself. Like, you're getting that shit up. Unless you break something, and still, you know, like I broke my knee trying to lift, I don't know, X amount of weight.
Knee?
No, I'm just saying.
Sorry.
But you broke your finger.
Yeah, my poor finger.
I know, like, for y'all, that's actually an interesting topic. Like, how many injuries have y'all had just bodybuilding, just in the gym lifting?
I tore my, I didn't tear it. I had a slight tear in my IT band on my right side, but that was like probably 10 years ago. I was fucking ego lifting. I was also 19.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go. And then like I put 315 on the rack, had no business doing that at all. And went down, went up, and I felt this slight like pop in a sense. And then I my dumb ass decided to continue to like go up with it instead of like dropping it, and couldn't walk for like stare.
Just tell your dog bless you.
Yeah. Couldn't walk upstairs for like 3 weeks. It was bad. But now I'm good. Yeah, but that's like the only injury I've ever like sustained from lifting.
Jesus.
I feel like I've had more injuries in high school and college sports than I ever did in bodybuilding.
College sports is like the worst. Like, I mean, like even when you're in college, they'll literally tell you like being in college sports and high school sports.
It was so hard on my body.
So bad.
I broke my hip before. I broke both my ankles in cheerleading and soccer. I'm like,
Christ.
Yeah.
The only injury I have was not really self-inflicted, but I actually tore my pec.
Oh shit!
Falling off a scooter.
That's not even fitness related.
It's not even fitness, but it fucked me up. I still to this day can't push two plates on bench anymore because it's just fucked it up.
I guess my only thing really in fitness was like hamstrings, like pulling a hamstring and then my rotator cuff. But
yeah, mine got
that's
fucked
really
too.
it.
Yeah. So like going back to the ego lifting thing, because like when you're hitting on with working out with girls, that can definitely be an ego lift coming in from that.
Yeah, I've gotten better about it. I'd much rather.
Oh, you were that guy.
As like a 19, 20-year-old, absolutely, I was that guy.
Jesus.
But then like I started taking training more seriously, and then I got into bodybuilding, and it's not really how much weight you can put up. Like that's dope if you can put up like 500 pounds, but it's the way you do the movement. And so you're not compensating for like something else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you're not, let's say it was like bench press and you put up like 315 or something like that. as long as you're not flaring your elbow out, that puts so much weight on your rotator cuff. Instead of like keeping your elbows in, it's nice and tight. Like that's what I'd want to do, and I'm totally okay with going down to like 275 or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to get like the rep and the range that I need, rather than being like, oh, she's hot. Let me just go ahead and throw 315 on, beast this shit out real quick, and then like wake up tomorrow and be like, oh my god,
that was fucking stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Girls ego lift too, though. I feel like honestly, it's more of a competition with other females in the gym when it comes to girls.
I can see that because girls are just
y'all are catty. Y'all are petty.
Very.
As fuck.
Yeah.
Especially in the gym.
Like I feel like in backstage, like when y'all do your bodybuilding competitions, like guys are just like, hey man, you gonna do good, you gonna be good. Hell
you
yeah,
look
bro.
good, boss.
You look good, boss. And then girls are like, fuck that bitch. Fuck
It's
that
really
bitch.
so true. Like I've only done one competition so far, but when I was backstage, I was so happy just to be back there, especially with all my like health stuff. I'm like, damn, I can't even believe I made it this far. And I'm like trying to talk to like the girls and stuff. And in my open class, I was like, is it your first time? And it was no one's first time.
Yeah.
And they're just like very cold, like, and I get it. You're like, you have to flip that mindset of like, I'm in it. But when I'm up there, it's like a me versus me thing. It's not a me versus anyone else.
Yeah.
So
That's the mindset with y'all's sport because it is individual.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you have a team, but sometimes like the gym you have, but
you can't be mad at someone for beating you. They obviously worked harder. Like,
Yeah.
it's facts. That's literally it. But that's the thing with y'all's sport. It's very judgmental.
Absolutely. I mean, we have judges literally judging us.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I saw my boy Tom compete, I thought he looked better than both of the dudes that beat him. So I was just like, how the fuck do they judge it?
Well,
Yeah.
they judge it off of one, posing for sure. Because posing, as long as you're not like shaking, you know what I mean? Shaking up there, that means you conditioned your posing. You can hold it for like 30 seconds or however it is, because they'll have you on stage holding one pose for like a minute while they judge the other 6 people on the stage, and you can't really move, because if you move and try to do a different pose, they're going to see that and be like, oh, he's not conditioned enough for this. And then it comes to like symmetry, as far as your body goes, and then just conditioning, posing, and symmetry.
It also depends on the people up there too, because sometimes like if there's a whole class, I don't know if it's like that for the men's, but with women, at least I know, like bikini, there can be a lot of girls up there with smaller legs, and that's what they're kind of going to look for in their winner. And they're not going to have the girl with the biggest legs. Obviously, that's not what bikini is all about. But like it's about symmetry. But sometimes like they go off base of what's up there. So you would think that the one person should have been up there like top 3, and then they fall back at like 6th or 7th.
I almost wonder if like the judges are biased.
I feel, absolutely. I feel like they are.
I think in anything you do, any sport
that involves a judge.
Yeah.
Because it's like you also have like, powerlifters. You're fucking up the powerlifting. You're not winning because you didn't lift that shit. There's no judge saying, oh, no, you didn't look good when you did it. It's just like you didn't lift it. Yeah. You weren't stronger than that guy.
Or like you didn't hit depth or like something like that. Exactly. Or like for deadlifting, like if you don't hold it up there for like a couple seconds, just to make sure you got the full rep, like they will not count it, and you will get, and
you'll lose
get
it.
fucked
You'll
up.
lose points from it. Yeah. That's why it's so interesting with like, because I've talked to my roommate about this so many times. It's just like with y'all, it's so mind fucking, like y'all's sport. It's just constant getting judged, constant getting looked at, constant like mind. It's like I feel like it's bad on y'all's mental.
I mean, it's chasing perfection. In a sense.
Yeah.
It 100%
It's really big on the mental side of it. It's really big, especially post show.
Oh.
Ooh.
How is that?
When you're trying to like me, I'm 20 pounds up from stage weight, and to see myself, we call it fluff. I can't even quote this hand, but fluffy. Fluffy, to any normal person who just works out to stay healthy, they look at me or they look at James in our off season, they're like, dang, you guys are really fit. And us, we're like, oh, I feel so big right now. I feel fat, and that's the bad thing about bodybuilding. A lot of people have body dysmorphia.
It's a bitch.
Yeah.
That's the whole sport.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a single anyone in y'all's industry that doesn't have it.
Yeah. What we think is lean other people, you know, or what we don't think is lean, people are like, you're so lean. Like, people think I'm lean right now.
Yeah.
I'm technically lean.
I've been told I looked lean while I was bulking one time, and I almost smacked the shit out of him. Like, I was like...
That's the thing. No, they just, that random person doesn't know, and they're just giving you a compliment.
Yeah.
Like, in your head, you're like, man, fuck you. Now I got to do way harder. Like,
I work on 10 times harder now.
You know what the biggest thing for me was, especially my family, like, not really knowing a lot about bodybuilding and me being so close to my show, my mom would be like, you're so skinny. And I'm like, that hurts so bad because there's a difference between skinny and then like stage body. Like, you're all muscle at that point. You're not skinny. So it bothers me when people are like, you're skinny. And I'm like, well, I work so hard for this and all this muscle that's on my body. Like, yes, I'm very small right now. I'm very lean, but I'm not skinny. I'm muscular and
pound for
lean.
pound. Like, I'm good.
I used to watch these videos. It was like on Men's Complex or whatever. It was like these guys would go into these celebrities like home gyms in their kitchen or whatever. And at the end, they would always ask, what's a better compliment? Lean, fit, swole, or whatever.
Huge.
So, like, what's y'all's, like, word? Because the thing is, those words matter. You know, hearing skinny as opposed to, like, oh, you look shredded, oh, you look lean. Like, those words.
It's, like, detrimental to your ego.
They really do.
It really is. Yeah. I'd rather be told, oh, you look lean than you look skinny.
Exactly. And, like, y'all are in an ego-based sport.
Very much so. Yeah, 100%. Like the ego-based sport, pretty much.
Ego-based sport. If you don't come in with no confidence in that sport, y'all are fucked.
Yeah.
It's so true, especially on stage. If you don't go up there and have the most confidence in the stage, like, that's what they look for. You get on stage, especially when I was on stage, I don't know about you, James, but I was like, this is my fucking stage. This is what I'm doing, you know? Like, that's why I say it's a me versus me thing, you know? Like, you have to be the most confident up there. Even you may not look the best, seriously, but if you have that confidence, that might put you up a place.
You can kill it.
Yeah. Like, what is your posing like? Do you do a show? Do you do like, I'm not really sure how it works. I've only been to one competition.
But what do you mean?
Like, when you do the whole posing, because like when my roommate did it, he did a whole like show, did like a dance to it and all this stuff.
For me, because I'm in
depends on the class.
Yeah, men's physique is more like you walk out.
You're in physique.
Yeah, right now I'm getting these puppies bigger.
Hell
then I'll switch over. But
Me too.
Hey, you working?
You literally walk out, raise a hand, say what's up. You'll do like a front pose. You'll turn around, do your back pose, and like that's it.
Okay.
For like maybe like 10, 15 seconds just to hold it so they can see, like they said.
10 seconds, an NPC.
Oh shit, really?
10 seconds.
You gotta hold it.
You have 10 seconds of fame.
Yeah.
Up there.
That's not shit.
You got a front and a back pose now. And when it comes to like open and classic, that's when you get dudes doing like front rolls and like
he was doing classic,
breaking it down on stage and then hitting like an Arnold pose and like owning the stage. That's dope. That's what I want to get. Well, that's what I'm gonna get to. But
you trying to get to classic?
Yeah. The way I see it is, I'm gonna put. I think I'm 202, 203 this morning, and then I want to put probably 30 more pounds on. That's my goal weight, but I'm okay with 20. And then start a prep for cutting because I want. My goal is to show in December, and I'm talking to a coach right now about it. And I was like, I kind of went through this little like depression phase. So like I lost weight, lost like motivation and everything. Shit, I texted you about it, which we'll go ahead and it's a nice little segue into what's coming next.
I was actually about to hit.
Yeah.
Transition into that one.
So like I just had no motivation to do jack shit.
Yeah.
And so like I went from, I think I was like 210 dude to like 187.
Damn.
Like
you dropped that much.
I dropped that.
Damn.
Like
I didn't even
no,
know that.
yeah. When I'm depressed, it's like bad.
I mean, not to make a joke about that, but like, fuck, I'm trying to lose weight right now. I can't even lose 5 pounds.
I don't want to say it, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then so I talked to him. He actually came into Mayfair last week, and I was like, hey, I'm now like 200. I told you I was gonna come up to you and give you like a solid package. You know what I mean? So you can work off of this. And I didn't feel comfortable knowing that I couldn't give him like the time, the dedication, like for what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Especially because I wasn't about to pay for it if I knew I wasn't about to put the time and the work in.
Exactly.
And honestly, so nice little segue. So I tried test E for the first time because I was feeling myself. It was great. So the steroids for people that don't know. I tried that for a couple of months. What I will say to everybody that's watching, make sure you go get blood work done because this is not anything to fuck with like whatsoever. Get blood work done, talk to your physician, get a solid fucking coach who can tell you everything, who can like teach you like the ins and outs because whenever I was like 210, I was on steroids. It was great, and it was great, but the downs are just fucking ridiculous. That's when I like lost all the motivation. I was texting you, I was like I had no motivation. Because I mean, there's a God complex, fucking awesome. Like you just feel like you're just the king of the world. That's great. But then like whenever it's something that like you can't control, that because I was never an angry like steroid. Like the
user.
Like roid rage wasn't like a thing for me because I'm really like calm in general, but like the depression of like something that was like out of my control, it took me and like threw me into this fucking hole, and it was like bad for about like a month, probably, and then it was just like I didn't want to talk to anybody, I didn't want to do anything. I literally got up, went to work. I would reschedule clients because I was just like
not in the right mindset.
I wouldn't be able to give them the energy that I would want, like, my personal trainer to give me. So I was like rescheduling them, and then that took me into an even more depression because then I wasn't getting shit done, and that like I needed to. I wasn't going outside. I pretty much made my house like a fucking cave. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like I did nothing to help the situation, but like it was just because I had no energy to help it in general. So like I'm off steroids. I feel fucking great. I'm back up to like 202. And it was actually kind of funny. I was talking to her. I think we were at Dogwood whenever I told you I was like on it or I was like starting it. It was with Ariana.
Oh yeah.
And you were like, you don't need them. And that thought kind of came to my mind a week and a half ago because
you don't need them.
I mean, she is all natural, but I will say
she's a different fucking story. Like,
I'll say this for guys: it is in the guys. Because I live with one, and I have a lot of bodybuilder friends as well. It's fucking hard. It's damn near impossible to do, and besides doing an all-natural show, which there are all-natural shows.
Yeah.
But without doing steroids in your industry, is pretty much just it's set up for failure.
Like you won't get looked at. You won't get the sponsorships you want. You won't get like A, B, and C.
Granted, I feel for women, it's actually because it's literally opposed to y'all's hormones. It's not meant for y'all. It is designed to be meant for guys.
Which is crazy though, because the amount of women on steroids,
like on Anavar and like crazy. Shit like that.
And it's crazy because it's people who you wouldn't even think. It's everyday people now too. I know people who are like, yeah, I'm on Anavar, don't tell anyone, and I'm like,
why?
Well, so is that person and the coach and the owner.
I'm like, literally everyone is on Anavar. But
it's almost weird to say, oh, I'm not on something.
Yeah, but it's like people you would never expect to be on steroids.
And it's not like bodybuilders. It's like running the day, like
you're a typical 9 to 5.
Yeah, I mean, sitting at T-Mobile, just like yoked as fuck, answering phones. Like why? There's no reason. And the part that I hate about it is
those girls are getting so thick.
Yeah, my biggest thing is like if you're gonna do it, one carefully, two properly, because it's not.
Do it smart.
It's not okay. Oh, actually, I meant to bring this up. One of the other reasons why I stopped, which I guess sent me into the depression, was I was injecting one day and be incredibly fucking sterile. I'm very, very sterile whenever I was doing it and everything like that.
What do you mean by sterile?
Like wash your hands, wear gloves. Whenever you whenever you
put. You do one of these?
I do one of these.
Oh, okay. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah, usually they put in the butt.
Yeah, the butt or like the shoulder or something like that.
And the meat.
Do you like butt stuff?
Off topic there.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
But I had like leaned over, got ready, like got in like the injection position.
Yeah. Yo, you're not helping your cause.
I know.
Injection position.
In no way is this gonna come out properly. But this is gonna be really bad.
Do you bend over and look in a mirror?
No.
Do you look back at it?
Hold on. You kind of like.
Yeah. See, I gotta solve.
You kind of like.
Oh, you're gonna
show us.
Kind of like lean a little bit like this, so it like relaxes like your glute because you can't be flexed up.
You gotta
shake it.
You gotta do that, like lean, and then you put it right there.
How many times do you do that?
I did it.
It's like 3 times.
Twice. I did it twice a week, and it was 300 cc. So it was like half a syringe twice a week. And I guess, dude, like, I missed my fucking muscle by, like, maybe a quarter of a fucking centimeter. And I, like, injected it, like, rubbed it out, did everything like I was supposed to do. And the next day, this, like, mass just, like, appeared on my fucking, like on the side. Dude, for, like, a solid week and a half, it was just, like, probably like that big, like that thick, just chilling right here. And I got worried. And you know how you're not supposed to Google your symptoms because you might die?
Oh my God, bro, but I do it all the time.
Same.
I Googled it at like 1 in the morning. I got like hot sweats and I was just like,
I'm gonna die.
yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. So like, I couldn't sleep on it. Like I had to adjust my sleeping patterns, like how I lay in my bed. Yeah. And it took like a week and a half, but it finally like went down because after like the week and a half, like if it got to a second week, I was gonna go to the fucking doctor. Yeah. And I talked to some friends. They were like, "It's really rare that happens." I was like, "Of course it fucking happens to me the very first time I want to do this and like test the fuck out." But you know, like I said, the upsides were awesome. But after like the whole like mass thing like went away, I was like, I don't fucking need this. I'm not going through that shit again. And like that's what sent me into like the depression, because then it's like your testosterone's so high that like it wasn't like I was doing a TRT cycle to kind of like balance everything out. You just
cut it cold turkey.
Yeah, like I still have. I actually threw it away. I totally lied. I threw it away, I think the day after the mass, because I was just like, I don't even want this in my fucking house. Yeah. And like that's when the depression hit like incredibly, and I went like really low. But like, I mean, strong people like pull themselves out, you know what I mean? Pull themselves out, like talk to somebody, you know, someone's always going to be there. Actually voice, you know, what the fuck you have to say, because you're not in it alone, you know what I mean? Nah. But like for guys, it's like, we feel like a burden whenever we talk about like being like depressed or like. Absolutely. Yeah, or like don't be a bitch, like man up, like no, fuck that. Like, cause I even had, I talked to a couple of my boys and they were just like, nah, dude, you're going to be fine. It's okay. And I was just like, I just don't think the steroid thing is like for me at all, especially after that. But now I'm back. Everything is looking pretty solid.
So you're not gonna get on a cycle ever again?
I might do it like 3 months before my show, but there was just no reason for me to actually like do the test. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't gonna do a show, and that's just specifically so I can be at the same caliber as everybody else on stage with me.
And also, it's like, you know, get your boy to pick your ass.
No. I inject myself. I actually had one of my like female friends do it for me for like the first week.
You can get a girlfriend. Do that.
Yeah. Well, I had one of my like girlfriends do it for me like for the first week, because I'm deathly afraid of needles.
Oh, that doesn't help either.
Oh, dude, it was bad. Like I can get tattoos, like I have a couple of them, but like injecting myself, like causing pain to myself. Like I had. One of my friends did it, and he was just like, boom, cool. And like he like I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Spent like 5 minutes in the bathroom because I had a process. It was like I get everything ready, I go, I'm like the third breath was like cool.
And then it's not even that bad.
It's really not. No,
it's not even that bad.
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Men tend to be babies,
especially when we're sick.
Oh,
I'm a fucking child when I'm sick.
Bad.
I'm just dumb. Bad. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'll be alright. Nah. And then I feel like 20 times worse the next day.
Yeah, there's some like that, and then there's those ones that are just.
I'm just stubborn.
I'm a child when I'm sick. Like, take care of me.
I need some soup. Uber Eats some soup on deck.
Yeah. Uber Eats is about to get a fat check when I'm sick.
That's my best friend when I'm sick. Shit, I'll be like, I don't want to call nobody. Just help me out.
Yeah. It's fast. Leave it at the door. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Well, have you gone through any like kind of like that? I mean, you're not even on that, so you're like just natural.
Yeah, obviously I'm natural. Life. I really am, because of what I went through with all my health stuff, you know. I'm just happy to be alive, really. You go through this mindset, especially when you've almost died a few times. You go through this change in your life where you isolate yourself from everyone. And, you know, when I was going through all my medical stuff, I didn't have any friends. I had my family. That was it. So I really just... That's sad, right? It really is sad. You know, like then I see someone else go through like health stuff and like that. I'm like, I never want someone to be alone, because I know what it feels like to be alone. You know, so I know you know what I'm talking about. But
yeah, I do.
But I don't know.
Y'all about to start crying,
bro. Yo, you kind of hit me. Like,
God, yeah. I mean,
it's true though. You know, like. I'm a very happy, positive person, right?
That's good.
Yeah. I'm never really upset Like, I
Yeah.
get irritated sometimes, but I don't think you've ever seen me mad. I'm not an angry person.
Yeah.
No.
Mad?
That's a good mindset to have. You don't want to be like, I mean, especially for someone who, like you said, probably has almost died.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot to like take in. I know when I have like almost near death ish experience, I'm like, you look at life a lot different.
A lot different. Your
Yeah.
whole mindset
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
And if I know someone who's going through something, I'm like, just trust me, just go take the course.
Yep.
Go through it.
Yep.
God's got you.
Because you'll come out so much better.
So much stronger too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People tell me all the time, you know, like I always wonder where I would be if I didn't go through all my health stuff, but at the same time, like
You're happy that it happened.
I would go
now.
through it 10 times more again to be the woman that I am today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
so
said.
I heard this quote. I don't know if it's really a quote because it has swear words in it, but it's
Pretty sure we can cut. I've been cussing.
Oh,
up a
cuss
storm.
your
Yeah.
ass.
no,
off.
I'm saying it's not really a quote if there's swear words in it.
I mean, someone said
But-
it.
Shit, I got my best quotes
it's-
that have like fucking is.
It's if your best asset is your looks, you're gonna do some hoe shit.
Absolutely.
And
Sugar
it's
babies.
it's so
Sugar babies.
true, you know? Like my best asset definitely isn't my looks. You know, it's my
Yeah.
heart that I'm genuine, you know, that I care about other people. But that's because of what I went through.
Yeah.
For sure. I wouldn't have that mindset.
Yeah. A lot of people like, and we're actually going to segue into the other topic we were going to talk about through that. A lot of people in y'all's industry is just very like mean, rude. A lot of them,
Yeah.
not all of them. There's a lot
Not
like,
all of them.
Like some are like tanks and like Godzilla,
Yeah.
but they're like the most genuine. Like
Yeah.
there's this guy Ross Flanagan. At,
Oh, yeah.
Ross Flanagan, dude. He's a fucking monster.
Do y'all know-
Sweetest guy I've ever met.
do you know Hunter?
Labrada.
Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I went to
been-
high school with him.
Yeah, he's been on this podcast.
I
sounds
think I saw
familiar.
that.
Yeah, he was the second episode.
Yeah.
But no, he was talking about that
Ross.
guy a lot. Yeah,
Mhm.
on there.
He's just a genuine person.
It's hard to meet that in y'all's industry. Y'all are all competing. Y'all are
Yeah.
all like going through all these mental shit on top of competing. It's just like I said in the beginning, it's just a big old mind. fuck.
Honestly, this might sound bad, but if you haven't really gone through anything tragic in your life, you're not
It's true.
you're not at that next stage of life.
Yeah.
I
You
agree.
really aren't.
I agree because you will never get there. Like, there's a lot of things where like you can relate to somebody, but like you said, oh, you'll be fine. Oh, you're this, but like you're not going through what they're going through.
Yeah.
So
At
you
like this
can't-
degree.
Like if someone who just lost their
Yeah.
entire family, what are you gonna do to them?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, hey, yo, you'll be fine. No, they just lost their entire family. Like,
And you
Yeah,
can't say like
how
I
do you-
understand.
true.
how do you-
don't.
Yeah,
You
you'll be
don't.
fine. Yeah.
no, that's when like someone who has like shit like that happen to them, they need to talk to someone who's also had that exact same shit happen
Yeah.
to them, because no one else knows,
Yeah, it's
And-
true.
and
You
I-
have to be able to
yeah.
relate with someone
and that can
to
be
help
hella
you through
lonely.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for y'all's industry, I remember you were talking about the social media for y'all. Social media is bigger. I think it's
Oh.
bigger for y'all than it is for us as DJs. Because DJs, like I've been talking about it a lot. Like we have a lot of social media. That's how we market. That's how we brand ourselves. But y'all, it's all looks. It's all photos. It's all editing. It's all this other shit. So like, how is that for y'all?
My biggest thing with that is, and I've seen some guys do it. There's actually he's actually right here. John Dorsey,
Yeah.
Goob underscore U2. Goob. He literally will go and kind of find like nitpick people for one doing shit with photos, editing the photos. He'll call out literally everybody and post it on his feed and be like, hey, you see how this line isn't straight or this line is now bent because your dumbass didn't want to go back and fix the line.
Yeah.
And he'll do that like with
Calls people out.
Oh yeah, he's got like 124K
I like
followers, and that's literally your favorite influencer's least favorite influencer because he
That's
just
funny.
calls everybody out.
Yeah.
There's another guy who calls people out, but for doing like rude shit. Like if you're in a public gym and you get mad at someone for walking in front of your camera,
Oh
they
my
might not have seen that, right?
God,
and
that's a
I get
good
that
segue,
it can get irritating, right? But this guy basically will be like, do you know what I'm talking about? He's a big TikTok guy, and he basically says like, no, you're in a public gym. Like, why are you getting mad at a normal average person for just trying to work out or
Facts.
like making fun of someone or their form or stuff like
Facts.
that? Because I was there once where my squat or my deadlift looked like trash, you know, but it's all a learning process. So it's like, why are you gonna Why are you gonna be rude to someone who's actually trying to help themselves? You know,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
can help them nicely, but don't record them being like, "What the fuck is this person doing?"
That's too much shit. I like leave them alone.
Yeah, unless you're doing like some Spider-Man shit, like.
Oh yeah, I've seen some Spider-Man. Shit.
Yeah,
That
I've seen
one-
Spider-Man shit at
okay.
Gold, and it was just like the dude was literally hanging down, and like he would go down with enough weight, and then he'd pop himself back up, and I guess he was just holding his body. It made no sense, dude, but I was like, that's recordable. Like
Okay,
that,
yeah.
that's something.
It's like he's doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants
doing
to
that
go-
to go viral
He's trying
for
to go
sure.
viral.
Absolutely.
Yeah, facts. But back to what y'all were saying with that, like for girls, how is it like? I know all y'all like with the editing, dude. Like, is there a lot of that going on with y'all's?
Is there a lot of
I
it?
mean,
That's literally only
that's-
what females
that is
do.
it.
For real.
That
Yeah, it's
Facetune
so bad.
shit. Mm.
Yeah, it's really bad. It really is,
Jesus.
and
Like,
it's crazy.
Give me
Go
a
ahead.
percentage of like the amount of people doing it.
100%.
That's insane. See, I wouldn't know that because I mean, like that's
100%.
We're guys, we can't do that. Like,
Well,
Women
that,
can,
that
but-
too, and I'm also not in y'all's industry.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
unless
I just
you're
work out.
like a mom in their 50s and don't really know how to use social media and
She
doing that
natural.
stuff and posting. Yeah, she's definitely
Natural.
gonna not edit her pictures at all.
Yeah.
But there is every single female out there right now, especially in the industry, they're editing some little itty bitty part of the picture, whether it's adjusting the brightness or sharpening something
Yeah.
or completely face tuning.
And what
there's
is
a lot.
Facetune for the people who don't know? Like, I honestly don't even know.
I don't really know what it is, but I know girls use it, and it like makes their face.
Look perfect.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, they look like a Kylie Jenner
Kylie
Yeah,
Jenner's kind of
after
bad
that.
though.
after that. But you don't think Kylie Jenner edits her photos?
I didn't say that. I just said she's bad.
she got professionals editing.
So
that
would
shit.
you say editing your photos are the same as getting like filler and Botox and all that stuff? Because it's technically
I
an edit
would.
in real life.
I would down. That's deep, but yeah, I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Even
but
boobs.
but I think if you get like Botox and filler, that's just to make yourself like feel pretty. And I totally support that. Like if you want to get tits, get tits. If you want to get ass, no, just grow it. But like the Botox and the fillers and everything, like yo, do you?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it better match what the fuck I see on
Yeah,
Instagram.
as long as you don't go too much too.
yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people like that. It's just like I have some friends too, where like I'm knowing them for a minute, and then it's just a whole change up, and I'm just like, yo, who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've known this person for years, and now they look completely different. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just crazy, but that is interesting how you put it like that because that is like an edit in real life.
It's an in-person edit. Yeah.
that
it really is.
costs a shit ton.
It really does. I've gotten Botox before and I've gotten filler in my lip.
Yeah.
How is
Um,
the pain with that?
It
I mean,
looks
they obviously
painful as
numb you,
fuck.
but
No,
like,
so the reason why I got filler in my lips because I used to get hated on so much when I got filler. I haven't gotten filler in like 2.5 years in my lips.
I like that.
I don't
yeah.
have filler anywhere else in
Yeah.
my body. I just have fake boobs, but ba-
She keeping it real.
I'm keeping
That's
it real,
fair.
yo.
Yeah.
I had no tits. But basically, you know, like I got it. I have a birthmark on my lip.
that too.
Right? Yeah.
I'm good.
Imagine if guys got boob jobs.
That wouldn't make sense.
I mean,
I mean,
I
what,
guess
chest?
Like transvest. Oh, chest, dude.
Like
dude, you know you can get
chest?
cap implants.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, dude. This,
Yo, there's a dick implant.
What?
That's weird.
There's such thing as a dick implant, and it makes your dick bigger. You've never heard of that?
I don't think I need to hear about
I want to hear that. The
Yeah.
fact that it was in my ears kind of hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
that. Be driving home, dick implant.
Huh.
Maybe.
You gonna
Y'all are gonna look it up when I leave. Just
I
FYI.
mean, fuck it. I'll look it up
We
right
both
now.
like Google.
It's a really good thing though, and you can also put like ridges on your dick
like
to
a
make
condom
it.
in a sense.
Oh, that
Yeah,
just
you know
sounds
how like,
so painful.
I don't know.
Like Trojan rib. Yeah, I know.
but like anyway.
Are we getting?
What do you mean I know?
We getting off
Like,
topic. We getting off
Yeah,
topic.
we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're talking about fucking.
We're talking about
sex
dick implants now.
Yeah.
Let's get back on topic. Don't look it up.
Too late.
Oh my god.
Penal enlargement for real. It's a real
That's
thing.
ridiculous.
There is a thing too. Like I saw it. I didn't look it up. I just saw it. All right, so no one judged me. But there's a thing where you can get taller. You fucking put bones in your knees
Yeah,
and
dude.
shit. And I saw it and I was like, yo, you know what? I'm solid. Because, okay, for me, it sucks. My dad is 6'4".
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How tall's your mom?
5 foot.
James.
5 foot shit. Thanks,
We
Mom.
have like twin telepathy.
Telepathy?
Telepathy.
There
There you
it
go.
is.
There we
Twin
go.
telepathy.
You're thinking. Y'all both wearing black, too.
Bro.
Just
Twin
black
tele-
on black.
Yeah.
Damn, we really do that a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
feel like
black
every
is
time
just.
I mean, black's just a color, you
it's
know?
just. It is.
If you have a squad of DJs, they all wear the same
All wear
shit.
black, bro.
That's true.
Black is just. It's the best thing.
I have a question. Do
It
you?
is the best thing. I just thought about it. I was like, he's going there with someone.
Yep.
Okay, James,
Yeah.
I have a question.
So-
So for the big guys, the ones who have to wear the banana hammock when it comes to fitness, you know?
Like on stage.
Yeah, on stage.
What's that?
I think so. Like classic, like
Yeah.
speedos and shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So do you think any of them ever like
Like
feel embarrassed?
I feel like.
Because you could see in a banana hammock, you could see if guys got junk.
I feel like
It's
it
just
comes
went
down to
straight
like
back
if
to
you're
dicks.
if you're yeah
But
yeah.
doesn't steroids
no,
make
that's
your
a
dick
good-
smaller too?
No. It's,
No,
it's just your
it makes
balls,
your
and it's like
balls. Oh, just
it's
your
like
balls.
15%.
Of people who use
No,
steroids?
like 15% like shrinkage.
Oh, but everyone gets smaller
And,
balls.
Yes,
and that's
everybody.
like the top of like you're on trend, you're on Deca, you're on all this
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Oh,
if you're
shit.
on test, it's not really doing
because
that
test
much.
is like baseline.
It's
Interesting.
as low as it gets. That's it. And then you got the crazy shit.
Like D-ball, EQ,
And
fucking
trend fucks with your
is-
mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
It fucks with your mind.
You
But
gotta be a
like,
stable motherfucker to get on trend
Yeah.
and still be good.
I've seen the stablest people fucking lose their shit, and I couldn't do it. I go crazy.
Cause shit, I have a couple of boys on trend, and like, but they're like solid.
Yeah.
But they also don't get mad. Like one was in the military, and one did like a bunch of like Miami shit back in the day.
Yeah.
So like they've gone through like I know Miami to the military is a terrible, shit. But
Is it? I don't know any.
I mean,
Is it
comparing the
Navy
two,
base?
you know what I mean?
Navy base there? I don't know.
No, I meant just he was in Miami just doing it. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, the dude in the army, real solid fucking dude, real calm, like an army guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the dude in Miami who comes from like the party scene and everything like that, he's just calm. So it really comes to like it boils down to like who you are like as a person. If you're quick to anger, probably shouldn't fucking take trend or test. You probably just shouldn't take anything. You
Facts.
should probably see a therapist, to be honest. But like
Facts.
if you're like a calm, cool, collected person, then like upgrade from like test to like slowly upgrade before you hit fucking trend, so you know how it's gonna affect your body and like your mental state. Because like I don't want you to wake up and be like I'm about to murk every fucker. Like when I walk out the door, like mailman, bam, dead. Like no,
Hey, how you doing today, man? Fuck you,
Dude.
Like, goddamn, bro.
I've
That's
heard
really how guys are.
I've heard stories about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and steroids.
I mean, it just
some of
fucks.
us-
It's because it's a lot of stress. It what I've been hearing, it's just it puts nothing personal. Nah, but it's just a lot of stress. It's a lot of like, I mean, it makes your heart rate go up. It makes everything go up. It makes everything in the world like think about the highest pre-workout you can ever take, but that's just your fucking life now.
Do you remember Jacked?
Yeah.
Like the old recipe of Jacked?
Yes,
It was like one branch chain off like dimethylene. It was
Fucking
meth,
horrible.
dude. Yeah, this old obviously pre-workout called Jacked was a branch chain off of like meth, like legitimate meth. They took it off the market and then they tried to come back with some weak ass shit, but like, I mean legal shit, but like nothing will ever compare to that. Obviously, we were all on meth in the fucking gym for 5 hours,
Yeah.
but it was the best 5 hours of your fucking life.
Wow.
Oh my god, but like if anyone talks to you, be like, don't fucking talk to me right now. I'm about to
Absolutely,
explode. Yeah,
that
type
was
shit.
like the trend of pre-workout.
Yeah.
It was some shit. It was the best thing in the world.
I
I'm just saying.
remember I took one time and like I couldn't work out because I was doing cable flies and y'all know that old cartoon Static Shock?
Yes,
I
bro.
felt like fucking Static Shock. I had both of them and I just felt like electricity's pulling out of my fucking
Oh my
arms.
God.
And then I was like, yo, I need to sit down.
And the worst part is, bro, you can't sit because like
No.
you're just like wired.
And like I think I almost threw up. I didn't throw up. I hate throwing up. I'll fight that shit till I die. But no, I was just like basically just sitting on the toilet like, okay, this has to come out or I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, bro, I throw up every leg day. It's like a goal for me.
For real?
What
Yeah,
the
to
fuck?
throw up to push my body that much.
You don't like needles, but you throw up fine. See,
That's
we-
fine.
Like, I
we
throw up
opposite.
every day.
We opposite here.
It's going out. It's not coming in. You know.
I can't. Stop.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna repeat that one.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I heard what you said.
But
Unfortunately.
all right, so we're gonna talk about a little something different because we have a couple more minutes left. I want to talk to y'all about personal training and y'all's businesses. Because I know you said you were starting something, and I know both y'all are trainers, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So how is that? Like, how many clients do y'all have? Like, how is it being a trainer?
It's
Stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I talk to all of my clients like I'm an asshole. I really don't give a fuck how you feel. Like whatever I say, I don't care how you respond to it because it's not my job to make you feel a certain way.
Facts.
So like whenever I have clients, I've dropped clients just because my pitch to them, not my pitch, but like I'm just like, hey, look, you're paying me to get you and your body and your mental and physical health to a certain way, okay? You're not gonna like me when I tell you to do a certain movement. You're not gonna like how many reps I'm gonna give you.
Yeah.
You're gonna bitch, you're gonna complain, and I'm gonna look at you like you paid me to do a job. You can either do it, because my payments are like non-refundable. I let them know that from the get-go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you're either gonna do it or I'm gonna drop you, and I'm gonna leave with your money that you invested into yourself, and what are you going to do? Say, oh, I couldn't cut it? Because I'm going to come back and be like, yeah, you couldn't. So you can go find another trainer. I've literally told...
Like a cat.
Yeah, he thinks
He's like, what's up?
Oh.
So what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I wouldn't say lost clients, but like I've dropped clients because of like that reason. Just because it's like, one, you're paying for my time. My time is incredibly valuable to me. So if I'm going to invest my time into you, whether it be $10 million that you gave me to invest or like $100,000, doesn't really matter. Or $1, I should have said that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting out of my bed or leaving my house to come train you, I need you to give me 120%.
But you're training them in person. You're not doing online.
I have 4 online.
You're so cute. Sorry.
I've got,
I haven't seen them done that one.
I've got like a handful of online clients, but I like to do in person. I'm gonna be moving to online because obviously that's where all the money is. I'm like, you get
It's
to
so
like,
easy.
It's stupid easy, but like
I did a couple, but
I don't trust people. One, in general, but two,
Yeah.
I don't trust people to do what I'm telling them to do online and then come back to me like, this didn't work, because it boils down to like, what the fuck are you not doing? Like,
Yeah.
I do this for a living. I know exactly what to do. Everybody's body's different, but
Everyone.
like, it all kind of boils down to the same shit. Like, are you doing your cardio? Are you actually doing all your reps? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? Are you
And
eating your
clients
meals?
100% lie.
1,000%. You want to know why? Because
And
I've
it's
lied.
so frustrating, you know, because you're here trying to help them in every way you can, and it's like I've had clients, especially online when I was fully online, just ghost me, not even reply, and then they'll pick up, you know, a
I've
week
had that.
after that, and it's just like y'all are only hurting yourself, but it's also a look on me too, you know, they're my clients.
Yep.
That's what's frustrating. So
absolutely.
Because if they don't get their body, like, it falls back on you, and
It's like,
people will
why?
view you as like
this trainer's not
just-
good.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I've had a lot of clients that honestly they should. Can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah. you're good.
That honestly they just need someone to talk to, and it's like that's really nice and all that, but also
I'm
like
not
go
a
see a
therapist.
therapist. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
not a therapist. I'm here to what's going on
Just
over
putting a hat
here.
on and don't mind me continue.
You gonna get to me?
But it's like go see a therapist. You know, I understand you need friends or something like that, but you know he's posted like that.
I can't.
This
I
is
can't.
dope. Yeah, take a picture.
Why is he so chill with it? I've never seen him.
He's
that
a
chill.
fucking gangster.
Bro,
That's-
he is.
Just wait here, Lindsay. Get it. Oh no.
Oh no! Stay still. Stay still. Hey.
That's how loyal men should be. Not even paying attention to Lindsay.
He's just
He's got a
straight.
girl at home. That's what it is.
He's straight on me. Yeah. He know who feeds him. What's up?
He knows who feeds
It's like,
him.
what's up, pops?
What's up,
Wait,
Pops?
what's
How
his
you
name
doing?
again?
Obi.
Obi.
But yeah, back to the clients. You know, I feel that, and both of y'all are like y'all don't work for like specific companies, right? Y'all do your kind of your own thing, independent.
Yeah, ourselves, independent
Yeah.
contractors.
So like I work for a corporation, Golds.
Oof.
Yeah, the one
That's
on Slaughter.
What you wearing?
Yeah,
Bro,
actually,
I
didn't
remember
realize
that.
shit,
Still
bro. I'm not
repping.
repping.
Do you remember
I
Shauna?
took a lot of. Don't start.
Dude,
I can't. I don't want to talk about that on here.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
You worked at Gold?
They fired me. They fired me. She fired
Why?
me. Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, they ain't watching it. I don't go fuck. They ain't watching this shit. Basically, long story short, Gold is about like, and not hating on Golds. I do still work out there. I still like the gym. I'm not gonna name any names, even though he just named one of them.
I just don't like her or respect her.
It's fine.
That's it.
Who?
She's actually doing. She don't work there no more.
Good. I know.
yeah,
When I heard she got let go, I was like, yes.
No,
awesome.
I don't know the story, but like basically she left and now she's like traveling the country and like doing her own thing. So good for her. She's happy. She's done. She seems stressed at that.
So
job
why
anyways.
did you get fired?
I got fired because there was and this was on me too a little bit. It was like my last Jesus,
You
Obi.
just came to make out with me.
It was my last week. I was late. I miscommunicated something with a client. I think I told them 11:30.
Right.
But originally I think I told them 9. So like I was asleep. They showed up to the gym. I was not there.
Okay.
So they were like, basically I missed that appointment. And I got call after call and all this. And basically at the end of the day, they were like, oh, you're fired. Don't come back.
Damn.
So I had to get rid of.
That's all that happened?
That's all that happened.
I've accidentally done that with a client before. I'm sure
It's
you
a
have
lot.
too.
And I was DJing on top of this. So I was balancing DJ life, which
Yeah,
was
it
golf.
happens.
Yeah.
Nightlife with personal training life is a fucking shit show.
Yo, it's a shit show. I'll be going home at like 3 a.m. on the
can only
weekends and then waking up at like 5 a.m. for these clients. And I was like constantly like, yo, can we change this? Can we change this? And a lot of them, they couldn't change it. And there was some times where I had to be like, yo, like I can't train you anymore. I'm going to lose my shit if I keep waking up this early.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about depressed. I was depressed. It was nonstop. Like, you know those memes? I don't know if you see the memes where like you have the DJs where they come into the hotel, they knock the fuck out, and they wake up immediately and go back.
Walk out.
That was my life for a whole year. It was nonstop. Boom, up. Either DJing, boom, client, DJing, client, DJing, client, DJing. And then I had to write their schedules on top of do whatever my own life was.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted, like, I was done. I was fucking tired. I was depressed. I was getting no sleep. I was like, and I just had to be done with it. But they didn't want to get rid of me like, 2 weeks earlier because they suck.
Yeah, look in the camera.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm over it. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me. I just realized training is not for me. I thought I did like it. I like my clients. I had nothing against any of them. But for me personally, I wasn't even working out. I was gaining weight.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the fuck is this? I thought I did this because I love this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love DJing. That's my money maker. And fitness is that's just my life, my lifestyle. Yeah. So that's why I keep them separate. And it's been a lot better on myself.
That's good.
Because, I just couldn't do it. But the thing with that is, like, these corporations are so nitpicky. Like, it's all numbers. It's all money. It's all... They don't even give a fuck about the performance.
They don't even give a fuck about you,
no,
to
they
be
don't.
honest.
They really don't.
Like, you're just a number.
I mean,
nowadays, I feel like everything is based off looks.
Facts.
Ooh, let's hire this hot girl. She's gonna bring people. She's gonna bring revenue to our gym.
Half the shit they would talk about in there. And I remember, and I'm not gonna name names on this one, but it still to this day pissed me off. I found out my grandpa had passed away. And I get a phone call from my brother, and I'm just chilling, and I literally have to have a meeting with someone higher up in that gym. And I get to that meeting, I'm basically like, I was like, hey, yo, sorry, I'm trying to think about what happened. I hate thinking about that shit. But basically, long story short, I was like, I was going to go to the meeting because I was like, yo, my grandpa will want me to go to this shit. So I went. And then they were like, oh, I'm going to be a little late. And when they said that, I was like, hey, bro, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to go. I just found out all this shit. Kind of want to be alone. Mm-hmm. Then I get a call from the boss saying, really? You're not going to show up? And I told them all this. And they were like, kind of going in detail about like, well, what happened? I was like, why am I gonna tell you that shit right now?
None of your fucking business would have happened.
Yeah, and that's as much as I'm gonna get into that shit. Cause I'm gonna start getting a little emotional myself.
It's all right, man.
But,
we can have a group cry. Fuck it.
Yeah,
We were almost crying earlier, so
Bro,
it's your turn.
It hit
God
me. Yeah,
damn.
that shit hit me.
But
Yeah.
long story short, a lot of these people at these corporations don't. And I'm not trying to diss y'all because there's some that do. But for the most part, it's mostly just money. They don't really care about the performance. They don't care about any of this shit. So that's why going to independent people like you, like how you drop people who don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
like that's good. That shows you actually give a shit. Like you're like, you don't care? I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I can't do that. I need all these people just so I can get a fucking semi-pay raise, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm dropping you. It's not about the money.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not
like
about
that's
the money.
proving it's not about the
Yeah.
money. I'm genuinely trying to fucking help you.
Your life.
Like,
Who is y'all's clients though? Like, are these just normal people losing weight, or like what do y'all get for?
I range from like weight loss, toning up to muscle gain. I have because I get clients from Mayfair as well, because like the way
Facts.
yeah, the
I
way
see
I like
that.
to market it is if they see, like, being a VIP host, if they see like an average, you know, like a big dude walking around who can also balance nightlife, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And still be
that's
like
perfect.
fit. And all the people that I deal with are spending $1, $2, $3, $4, $5,000, you know, at a table. And
Yeah.
I literally walk up to them and I'm just like, hey, look, take the $5,000 that you would spend a month, cut that by one weekend, and you can still go ball out. I don't really care, but cut that by one weekend, invest into yourself, which is also investing into me. I'll invest into you. Give me 3 months of your time, and I can change. I can literally change you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Easy.
like, but it's gotta be. You can even
Well,
still
not
drink.
easy.
You know what I mean? Because like, it's not like they're like bodybuilders like we are. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to cut drinking, cut your friends, cut this, cut that. I'm just saying, work out. I'm gonna give you a meal plan. I'm gonna give you a workout plan. But you have to invest in yourself and be dedicated, because I will drop you like that.
Shit, how much you cost?
I'm kind of expensive.
How much you cost?
If it's like 3 sessions a week for 4 weeks, 12, it's like 1,020.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm a little expensive.
Hey, I mean, but know your worth.
I mean,
So
bro,
fuck
we
yeah.
can work out. Fuck, I don't have to charge you. We can just
Oh,
go to
that's
lift
true,
it. Yeah.
I mean, I am going to lift.
I mean, you're
at
big
4.
enough so I can like lift with you, so I'm not like taking off the weight every 2 seconds.
So I actually, and shout out, I'm gonna put it because he worked at Gold's. He still works at Gold's. Kyle, he's my old coworker. I actually paid for sessions for him because for me, I have, since we talked about injuries, I still have a problem. As you can tell, my shit goes that way.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Holy
Half
shit.
of my
Wow.
pec is gone. So for me,
Nice
doing,
pet control though. Nice.
Yeah,
No problem.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going center, so it's only going one way. But no, so like for me, like for working out, I actually have to. It's not normal. This side overcompensates because it's like, why are you being a little bitch right now? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And this side's like, bro, half of me's missing, and it's like, yeah, I don't. It's a lot. I gotta like
Do you use
basically.
cables? I mean, cables would
I
probably
do
be
a
like
lot of cables, a lot of
yeah.
isolations, a lot of isometrics where I'm calling down like super fucking slow with heavy weight just to build around it. But honestly, I probably just need surgery.
Yeah. That would help. But I mean, you'd also have to
pricey.
sacrifice like 3-4 months.
Exactly. And it's not cheap.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, because health insurance won't cover this because it's considered cosmetic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Half a titty gone and it's cosmetic.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Can you get an implant?
I mean, I want the muscle.
Just kidding.
Just peel it in, put some plastic in.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Some
I
filler.
don't know. How much, what about your clients? Like, what do you usually
My clients.
go for?
Jesus.
So what? Oh.
Damn, how do you really
Are you
feel
okay?
about these people?
No, I feel really good about my
Hope they're not
people.
watching this.
It's just
She hates all of you.
No, I really don't. I love all my clients, but you know, I can't want it for them, and sometimes I feel like that constantly, and it's
Yeah.
exhausting to feel like that because I want to see people succeed so badly. Like I want to see them lose weight. I want to see them grow a dump truck. You know, like I
Yeah.
want it for them so bad, and they don't
So
want
do
it for
I.
themselves, or they say they do, but they don't. You know, like if you really truly wanted it, you would do it.
Facts.
It's like there's no way around that. You know, if you really want to grow an ass, you're gonna do everything in your power to grow an ass. You're gonna be eating. You're gonna be in the gym
eating,
all the
yep.
time. You know, so.
Facts.
I think I just struggle a lot when it comes to my clients. I just want it more than they do.
Yeah.
And it puts
I
me
see
in
that.
this tough position because I'm their little cheerleader, you know, but I'm
Yeah.
also their coach at the same time. And I'm really close with a lot of my clients, so they tell me a lot of personal stuff. And, you know, I feel like you have to get past that stage of, you know, just acquaintances with your clients to really know how they live their life, to really get into their life, to figure out what the best course of action is for them. Because
Yeah.
every body is different, every single body. And so it's like if you don't know how they live, you don't know their surrounding, you don't know their stress levels, you don't really know anything about them and how you can help them, because stress plays a huge role in your fitness.
Facts.
Wow, buddy.
Okay, we're good.
He just disappeared.
But
Yeah, no, I get that. That's tough, especially because like for y'all as trainers, y'all y'all could find other jobs. You could get sponsored by someone probably.
Yeah.
I think you are.
Yep.
yeah, Gym Molly, y'all.
That shit does look interesting. I want.
It is really
I've never
good.
had that.
You can use code Lindsey at checkout.
But same for you. You got other jobs, other avenues of money.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a passion. It'd just be a waste of my
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
That's why, like
Yeah.
for you two, y'all find this very like it's passionate for y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
It's
there
exhilarating.
are days where you just have to be like, okay, fuck it, I'm dropping you because you're wasting my fucking time.
Facts.
Because
I
you
mean,
put
yeah.
so much, like trainers put so much work in the customized programs for people, you know, and it's like if
Y'all do meal plans too.
I
Yeah.
do,
You do.
yeah.
I mean, like,
do.
lot.
and like you have to boil it down to like the fucking gram. Like,
Facts.
But you know, I see this thing. I don't know if you see this a lot, but if you're a bodybuilder, then yes, you should have like a chicken and rice diet. You know, like
absolutely.
That's what I
But
eat.
if you're going to a trainer who tells you to eat chicken and rice every single meal and you're not going in for a show, you need to fucking fire your trainer.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to have a balance and a healthy lifestyle, being able to go party, being able to go to restaurants and have whatever you want, you know? It's all about balance.
Yeah.
Would y'all ever train like bodybuilders?
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
I've had people come to me
It's
asking.
a whole nother level. Because
Yeah,
that's the
it
chicken and
is.
rice.
Yeah, that's the chicken and
that's
rice.
the white fish and
Yeah.
the greens type shit.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
you
But
can-
dude, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
It's bad, but I love it.
I
Yeah.
love prep.
Yeah. Oh,
I
You love
love
prep?
I
Bro,
love prep.
I think it's just
I love
because
being-
you're close and you're
You-
ready.
You know what I think it
Yeah.
is really? I think it is. I put myself first when I'm in prep. I don't do that when I'm not in prep because I'm such a people person. I love helping people. And then when I'm in prep, it's so easy for me to say no. You know,
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
I can't go out. No, I can't go to that restaurant. Like, no, I need to get my sleep. I need to catch up on my sleep. No, I got to elevate my legs. No, I got to go to the gym. You know, like, it's
Yeah.
like, I'm so quick to say no. And then when I'm not in prep, I'm like, okay, I can help. Okay, I can go here. Okay, I can do that. I don't
Okay,
know
I'll
if you
black
feel the
out.
same.
No big
Yeah,
deal.
no. But
10
you know
shots
what?
later.
Do you feel the same?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
only going
it's-
for one drink. I swear.
Bro,
Yeah.
one drink is, especially with you, one
Wait.
drink is never just one drink.
Okay, for
5
some
bottles
reason,
later.
for how small I am and having one kidney, I can fucking drink.
That's everything you
James.
said is just so bad.
I know.
This-
I don't
this
definitely don't
chick-
drink often,
Yeah.
but it's true,
This
right?
chick can drink so fucking much.
So much tequila, it, makes no sense.
Oh my god! Damn, y'all on that
Telepathy.
whatever the fuck the word is.
Telepathy,
God
twin,
damn.
telepathy.
You on that TT?
You know. TT.
Not anymore.
God damn.
Yeah.
Some people just can't fucking drink. Can you hold your shit though, or do you act crazy? Hey,
I got a story.
hey, say it.
This was like 5 years ago. If
Yeah,
it is a
this is-
story,
this-
so
oh, it is a
You
story.
already know the story.
So we
I don't
were,
remember.
I think we were drinking at like Buford's or like something. No. Yeah, we were drinking at Buford's, and we had like shots and shots and shots and shots.
yeah.
And I like to take mine back to back. Like we'll take a shot and be like, everyone take it. Like 2 minutes later, I'm like, all right, y'all ready for another shot? Like,
Yeah, I like having fun.
And she
I
like
feel that.
she like jumps off a stool or she jumps off of something, and my dumbass was like in Lindsey drunk Allen range, and like she like threw her legs up, bro, straight to my nuts. Like,
Did I
like
do-
and it
did I
was
do-
like
I don't
accidental.
remember.
It was accidental, obviously, but like it was almost like you
Still
know how
bothers me.
cheerleaders throw their legs up, like
Yeah.
they're kicking hard as fuck, bro.
Straight to your
I
balls.
was not the same for like 4 days.
Oh shit!
I
was
do not
rough.
remember.
God damn, your poor balls.
Dude, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am fun
Yeah, no shit.
when I'm not kicking people in the balls.
Oh fuck.
I do apologize for 5 years ago.
That's fine.
I mean, have you? What the fuck? Okay, there we went. Have you?
Why you slam your drink down so hard?
I don't know. Damn, this thing. I forget. It's like, One of those like, god damn, metal ones. It's not just a normal Gatorade one.
Oh.
What do you have any stories?
Oh, he has so many.
I think I've seen.
Oh my God.
I've seen you like lit at green light a couple
I've
times.
seen him lit where he was so angry was it on your birthday because some guy kept standing on the table and he kept getting so mad.
Oh,
I never
at
go
Mayfair?
out anymore. Yeah,
Oh.
and I went out for his
Wait.
birthday
Yeah,
because
we
I
can talk
gotta
about this.
be
We're
a
fine.
good friend. But
Yeah.
you know, like I kept watching and I'm like, damn, he's like. You know, James he couldn't relax, honestly, and I felt bad because it was his birthday, you know, and he kept having to
Yeah.
get up and yell at this guy and yell at this guy and yell at this guy.
You were working. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
was it-
can't. You
he
can't.
can't
party.
turn it off.
I mean, for me,
Yeah.
I'm different. I'm the DJ, so I just play music. But like for you,
Then
you're
you party.
security.
It was
I
like
have-
work mode, bro.
I have. Do you know Judah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known Judah for years, like almost 8 years at this point. And anytime we go to his bars and he's off,
It's work mode,
There's
dude.
a fight going on. He'll be in there,
Boom. Yeah.
and I'm like, Judah, you're fucking off. Stop helping.
Yeah,
Like,
I've had my boss Rob literally because I was off,
Rob.
and yeah,
Love Rob.
love Rob,
Love you,
great
Rob.
guy,
The name Rob.
He's a great guy.
great guy. But there was a dude standing on like the little island that we have that separates all the sections,
Yeah.
and I got a little lit. My ass would literally walk up there because I could get there in my mind. I could get there before security got there because I don't want them to
'Cause
slip,
you
fall,
wanna
and like
do the
smack
job.
their head.
Yup.
And like, cause lawsuit. And then they texted me the next day. They were like, "Dude, you can't work
On your day off.
on your day off." And I was like, "What I heard was, thank you for taking the initiative to get that off the table,
Facts.
but just don't do it while you're off." So
But-
you're welcome.
It also
Yeah.
like there's a lot of bars that like if you work there you're not even allowed there on your days off. All right guys, well we're looking about that time. Is there anything else y'all wanted to say? Any like businesses you want to promote or anything?
Myself.
Yourself,
Yeah.
definitely.
If you want a dump truck, come to me. I'm just kidding.
Gonna get fucking yoked. Come to me.
I'll post
Yeah.
both y'all's Instagrams at the end too.
Yeah. Are you in December? Are you doing nationals?
So remember, I got fourth on my
Oh.
last one. Yeah, thank you for
He
bringing it up.
didn't get
again.
nationally
We're not
qualified.
gonna talk about it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's another day.
But
He
yeah.
will this year.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it all.
Overall.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
absolutely. I'm coming for everybody.
We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we are out. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Guys, see y'all
Peace.
next time.
See y'all next time.
Peace.